I want to speak with you about the benefits of an integrated training program, specifically the addition of balance training to our existing resistance training program. The Optimum Performance Training Model was designed by the National Academy of Sports Medicine as a systematic and integrated training program. The OPT model is divided into 3 levels. The foundation level is stabilization training. And after an athlete or individual has maximized this level, they progress to strength training and from there advance to power exercises. The OPT model also has 5 phases that fit within those 3 levels, but my main focus today is just that you know that there are the 3 levels. So there is room for advancement within the OPT model. The OPT model focuses on flexibility, core, balance, plyometric, and resistance training to provide the optimum environment for performance enhancement for every individual. Typically, resistance training is the standard method to improve performance, and at AWC, that's the method that we are currently using. However, I think that the addition of balance training would be beneficial for prevention and rehabilitation of injury, as well as improving motor performance. Balance is an underutilized component of most training programs, but it is a component of all movement, no matter if we're working on strength, speed, skill, or flexibility. Balance training dominates that movement. I'd like to add balance training to your pre-existing resistance training program. My goal is to reduce time loss from sports performance. If we can expose our athletes to unstable support surfaces for postural training, they are more likely to respond to visual stimuli appropriately. This translates to juking or a quick change of direction for offensive and defensive strategies. So during our first game of the year, as you know, we had an athlete who juked and was immediately injured. He tore his ACL and was sidelined for the remainder of the year. If we can train our athletes to be dynamically stable in those types of environments, they are less likely, not entirely unlikely, but less likely to experience derailing injuries. Additionally, studies have shown that athletes who participate in a balanced training program have improved neuromuscular control and dynamic balance. Critics claim that balance training isn't progressive or advanced enough for these athletes, but that's what I really like about the OPT model. So it really emphasizes that you can start at this level and then progress. And if just simply balancing is too easy, then we add an RX pad or half a foam roll or a Dynadisc or a Bosu ball. And then from there we have eyes open, eyes closed. We work with other individuals to provide outside stimuli so that an athlete has to respond to those adaptations or create adaptations to those outside forces. The OPT model also emphasizes multi-directional exercises to stress all 3 planes of motion rather than the traditional 1 plane. I know your time in the gym is limited, but the exercises I want to add would be variations of exercises that you are already doing. So rather than just doing double leg box jumps, you would do single leg box jumps with an overhead press. I really think that adding these exercises to our program will reduce the number of athletes with knee and ankle instabilities.